it's Shannon from Creative Chaos in Tennessee, and I am back with another layout for Baby Got Scraps today. I'll post that stuff below, but I am playing along. Now this is going to post after the crop is over with, but I am playing along with a crop, a 90s theme crop, over at Lifeisart with Monica Hayward. And I will post that info below. She does a monthly crop that is free. She has games, prizes. You can get on there and chit chat with everybody. Really fun. And like I said, it is a free crop. So go over there and check it out. Join her group, and then that way you'll know when the next crop is next month. So I am playing along with challenge number 7. And it is a sketch. Pretty much, it has a circular element, but I am the queen of combining, or so I've been told. I wanted to combine it with her tic-tac-toe game that she has up. And pretty much, I can't just do a row. I have to do them all. Y'all know me, more is more is more. So I want to get a perfect 10. So there's 9 elements to add. And I will pop all that up on the screen. But the tic-tac-toe is bold colors, inking, squares, sparkly, splatter, stencil, stamping, 3+ pattern papers, and ripped. So, a lot of stuff going on. I am going to try to work it in and do it all and combine it with the sketch that you see. So, I am going to do another one picture layout just because it's what I have. This is a picture of me and Ariel. One of the girls I had as a chaperone. We're still friends today. But, on our Disney trip and with Goofy. So, that's the picture I'm going to scrapbook. I'm going to use this collection. This is by Close to My Heart. And it's called, what is this one called? Let's see. It's called Hip Hip Hooray. And it has the perfect colors to match up. So, I think it was supposed to be more of a birthday, everyday type kit, but that's okay. We can use it for whatever we want. So I am going to use up this swap piece that I have, and it has this little hat. But this was made by Elisa Fowler. I think is how you say it. So, in 2022. So, using up a really old swap piece. And I have some stamp sets out. I don't know exactly what I'm going to use yet, but I have to do stamping. So, I have these out. And then, I have my stencil. This is one of my favorite stencils, as y'all know. This is just from Temu. And I have a white piece of cardstock, and I cut this out on my Cricut as a matte base. Let me move this. I'm not going to use that. I have my scraps here. From that collection, and this is actually from a different collection. It's just some scraps. I'm not sure. It's the polka dot. I'm not sure what it's from, but it's old. And then like I said, I cut this mat out on my Cricut. Just cut a circle out. I made sure it was centered to kind of give me what do you call it? A mask to stencil in. So, if you see on the sketch, it has a circular element in the middle, and this is my thought, since I wanted to combine all these other things, that I would take and put this down and stencil in it and create the circular element and then build on it with my scraps. So that, you know, I get a full layout. So, let me grab a brush. That's my orange one, and then I don't know that I have a blue one. Let's try these. I did buy these. I got them on Temu. I haven't ever used them yet, but they're these, I can't remember what they're called, but they're like daubers. They do have the really fancy, expensive ones that you can buy, but I bought these on Temu, and I think I paid like $3 for 6 of them. So I got a whole set of 12. But whenever I went to the scrapbook thing, these things were like $60 for 6 of them, and I just can't pay that, y'all. That's crazy for a little dauber. So let's try these out. I don't know exactly what I want to do yet. Shocker, right? I do know that I want to stencil this in somewhat. And I think I'm gonna use some washi. Let me grab some. Okay. I normally don't use washi to tape anything down because I just go with the flow, but I need this to hold kind of still on my paper. Okay. Now then, you can tell it's kind of dirty because I didn't wash it off immediately last time I used it. I think it was during a video. I set it to the side and I forgot about it, and then I had to go looking for it, and lo and behold, it was dirty. Okay, so I'm just going to start out by, let's see, let's start with the chipped sapphire. And I'm actually had these for a little while, but I'm actually interested to see how well they work. Paper pouncers, there you go. Or ink pouncers or whatever, but I was told you're not supposed to take and rub them around. You're supposed to just dab them. And I'm afraid this is going to be way too dark for the color. Let's see if I can somewhat line stuff back up. So that it looks like it's supposed to at least go together a little bit. It's so-so, I guess. I hate that I have that line in there from the edge. Okay, let me wipe this off real quick so that I can use my orange. I'm just going to spray it with a little bit of water on my, take my paper towel and just wipe it off. Okay. Hopefully it's mostly all off. I'm thinking I was going to do the other half with orange, but I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't. Help me think, y'all. Should I? Okay, I don't think I am. I think I'm just going to continue with the blue. So, in essence, I just washed it off for no reason. And I got to remember to not get near the edges of the stencil. because it puts that line in it. Add a little bit more ink. We're learning something new together. Oh, that looks kind of cool. It looks like a totally different color. Let's see if I can line it up again. A little bit, at least. Okay. There is some overlap in some of these designs, but it's okay. I'm not a perfectionist. I say that a lot, but I am not a perfectionist, and a lot of it's going to be covered up anyhow. So let's see if I can like line this up and add a little bit more of the water in. Apparently I had it flipped over. I'm just going to tap it just a little bit just to add some lighter color in. It's not as much, but I like it. Okay, so let's see, I still need to do splattering. Okay, so I'm gonna mark off a few things off my list. I just have a marker here. I'm just gonna, okay, I'm using bold color pattern paper. I've done a stencil, and I did inking because I inked. I have squares cut out from my pattern paper. So I have 3+ pattern papers. So I still need to do sparkly splatter, stamping, ripped. Okay, so I'm going to take this off to do my splattering with. If I can get it up. Let's see what it looks like. I love it. Okay, that worked good. I didn't know if it would, but it did, so yay. Alright, so now we have our circle part. And of course, you don't have to do it exactly like the sketch. It's just for inspiration. You don't even have to use a circle. You know, you could create your own circle using, you know, trace a plate and then just like put buttons around the edges to create a circle. You don't have to use a circle, I guess. I do like to play around and kind of keep it close to the sketch whenever I'm playing along with a sketch, just so that you can tell that that's what it's supposed to be. Okay, let's see. Trying to think of how I want to do this. Okay, let's do some splattering. Let me find a piece of plastic to work off of, because my mixed media mat is dirty at the moment. Okay, so I'm just going to pull some packaging out, and I'm going to mix some up. I'm going to put this on here. This one's just carved pumpkin distress oxide. The other one, I don't know if I said, but it's chipped sapphire that I used for the blue. And pretty much I am just going to get a paintbrush, add some water. Actually, I should probably look and make sure we're in frame. Okay, good. So that y'all can see what I see. That might have happened a few times where I'm just talking away and y'all have no idea. Okay, so I'm just going to add some water to it, and then I'm just going to splatter it on. I don't want it like completely covering everything out to the edges. I just want to give it a little bit of something. I don't want to add too much to the blue because it will interact with water, so See, it's changing it a little bit to green, but that's okay because Goofy has green on, so it's not a huge deal. Ooh, I just had a splatter hit me right in the face. Okay, let me clean out my paintbrush a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to leave that and just let it dry. It won't take long to dry. Okay, so I also want to use this white, just to add a little bit of white splatters in, even though it is a white background. Let me shake it up. Sorry if this video is going to run a little bit longer. We are doing a lot of techniques in it today, so thank you if you hang in there with me. Alright, if I can get it open. Okay. Whew, it's always hard to get it open. Okay, I'm just going to tap it down. Now this one, if you get it on something, you need to get it, that you don't want it on, you need to get it off right away, because this one is very, very hard to clean up. It stains really bad. It tends to stay on my table. I still have some of the other colors like blue and stuff still on my table, so if it's not something you want, you should get it up right away. Okay, so on my old table it didn't matter. My table used to be black, and then I had cataract surgery and I couldn't see well, so I covered it in white so that I could see what I was working with, and that helps a little bit, but it's almost time to redo it because it's getting a little rough looking. I'm just trying to give this a second to dry. Let's see. Pretty much they have little clusters here and here. That's the same thing I'm going to do with my pattern papers. And, okay, let's just work on putting tape on there. I'm going to set this aside just for a second. Let it dry for a minute. And if necessary, I can always hit it with the heat gun, but I prefer not to. Alright. I'm going to use tape to put these on so it don't get crinkled, since I've already added, see, I've even got it on my fingernails. I am already adding some liquid to the paper, and it's not like mixed media paper or anything, it's just plain old Walmart cardstock, so I'm just going to add tape so that it don't crinkle it any further. Alright, let's see here. Even the backs of these papers are really cute. Okay. I've been wondering what to scrapbook this month, but y'all know I like to jump around and just scrapbook whatever strikes my fancy, but I kind of been not inspired. So I actually have just been pulling out one of my photo cases and just picking something and then running with it. So if you're wondering where I'm pulling stuff out of thin air. Okay, so now we've done our splatters. Oh, sparkly, that was the other thing. And then we just have stamping and ripped left. Okay, I'm going to pull this back over here because this won't really add any dry time to it. But I am going to add some shimmer using this Close to My Heart clear shimmer brush. Shake it up. I love this. Of course, there's other things like I don't know, Wink of Stella or something it's called. But I love this one, and y'all saw me use it before. I use a lot of the, let me pour out some more. I use the clear one a lot. And I feel like it just adds enough shimmer in the background. It definitely don't show up on camera as much as it shows up in real life, but it's really pretty. I have different colors of these. I have, I don't know, probably 6 or 7 of them. But I have bought this clear one like 3 or 4 times because I use it so much. I don't really use the other colors so much, but let's see. I don't know if y'all can see it in the light. I'm just looking to see if I have my shimmer evenly distributed. Add a little bit more up here. And of course, like you do with paintbrushes and all that, you could tap it with something else depending on what size dots you want and all that stuff. But I'm not going to do all that. I'm just going to stick that on there. Because it's going to be covered up anyways. Okay. I'm just going to wipe off my glass block. Alright. So, now we have the shimmer part done. We have put a lot of stuff already on here and haven't even got started really. I am going to stick this back in here so I don't have ink rolling around everywhere. I like these. I feel like it worked out really good. It doesn't have a harsh line. So, I feel like that was a success. I might actually use it again. Okay, so we got sparkly marked off. So now we need ripped and stamping, which I have some stamps I might stamp out and use for sentiments. But overall, I think it's good. Maybe I should hit it with the heat gun. I just hate to turn the heat gun on camera because it's so loud. Okay, here we go for just a second. And if you heat up the back of your paper also, if it's wrinkling up, it will flatten it out for you. Okay. Alright. I think that's pretty dry. So, now let's add our clusters of paper. I got some on that, some shimmer. It's okay. It won't hurt it. If I can get a hold of stuff. Sticky fingers. Okay. Now, on this one, since we have to do ripped, I think I might actually just tear these on this one. On one side. Uh-oh. My tape is showing. Okay. Alright, now let's add these ones first. And we'll just kind of build. I'm just going to follow the sketch at this point. Okay, I'm going to put one here. I like how this says goofing around and it makes it look like Goofy is falling. But I like how this pattern paper also has arrows on it that kind of shows direction. So I didn't intend to do that, but it's nice that it worked out that way. And you could totally go up so that they was running up or over. Since I have that one going over, I'm going to have this one going over too. Okay, and then I'm going to add these ones on. If I can get this tape off. There's that one. I should have set this video up to do for Mixed Media Mayhem. But I don't know what the prompts are for this coming week, so we would have been adding even more probably, because they usually give you 3 prompts, so we would have probably been adding 3 more things to our already list of 9 things. I don't know about that. See a lot. Okay. I'm just adding these on. Don't gotta be perfect, just making little clusters. Okay, so then I'm gonna add my picture in. Oh, I like this. I like how it's coming together. The circle makes a difference, I think. Okay. I'm gonna add this on, and then I have this. So we did ripped. I'm gonna mark ripped off. And I have to say, I love Monica. She is so laid back and easygoing, and she is not a stickler when it comes to the basics. You know, she's all about embracing your creativity and pretty much letting you have free reign. You know, so I enjoy that. She gives good challenges that always help you think outside the box. I'm going to put my title up there where the other one was, and I am going, I think I'm going to do it like this so it's not covering us up in the picture. I don't know if Goofy was intended to be laid back that far, but he's going to be. He had a really bad fall. He's related to me. I'm telling you, at this point, as accident prone as I am with falling and breaking things, I feel like I should get life alert. Even though I'm only 42, I feel like I should have life alert. Is that terrible? Okay. And then I'm just going to add on, okay, she already put some foam on here for the hat, but I'm going to take it off and put mine because that one's not very sticky. Of course, it is a couple of years old. I'm going to put this on here because it's very sticky. I think I'm going to put his hat up like this so that it looks like it's falling off his head because of where he fell. Okay, so let's see, what else do we have to do? Oh yeah, stamping. Stamping's our last thing. Let's see what I can add. I have these 2 different stamps. They're both from Temu, so what do I want it to say? I have a bunch of little sentiments. This one's more Disney themed. I don't know. I use that in my other Disney page. Let's see. I don't think I've ever even used this set yet. Sorry if there is a glare. This one says a lot of different stuff. It says, are we having fun yet? So much fun. Let's get to the good part. Hilarious. This is where the fun stuff happens. Let the good times roll. I try not to laugh at my own jokes, but we all know I'm hilarious. Never underestimate the importance of having fun. Fun times. I don't know. Maybe I'll just stamp a few of them and just actually stamp straight onto the page instead of stamping and cutting out. I think I will. Let's see. Let's do fun times. I'll try to space it so that I can just do them all at once. Fun times. What else do I want it to say? Do I want it to say hilarious? Goofy was really funny. Like, these characters, y'all, they really get into character, so to speak. They are really fun. Let's see. Does that look straight? I don't know that I like that. Okay, let's do this one here. And this one here. Hilarious, fun times. What else do I want it to say? What about never underestimating the importance of having fun? Well, gosh, Mickey. That just popped in my head. Let's see. I got hilarious fun times and never underestimate the importance of having fun. I think that's what I'm going to stamp on there, and I'm just going to use my intense black ink. I think I'll stamp on this first just to see how it looks. Okay, I like it. It works. I'll ink it up again good, because this is textured paper I'm stamping on too. I'm always nervous when it comes to stamping on straight onto the paper, because you never know if you're going to mess up. Yep, see, I got some right there. I should have wiped the corners of my glass block off first. But that's okay. That's okay. Let's see if this glue eraser will bring it off. Sometimes it will if it's just got stamped. But this is intense permanent ink, so... But it's okay. It's not going to ruin the whole page for me. Okay. I like it. I think it's turned out really cute. Oh, wow. I'm looking in the camera now, and y'all, you can't even really tell what I've done. Okay, let's see if I can see it up closer and show y'all. Can you see the splattering? Let's see if I can hold it so you can see the shimmer. You can see it a little bit. See it right in here in the light. It's really pretty. It shows it all the way around. It's hard to see in the camera because of the lighting. But I will probably just write the year in. I may actually even put a little piece of white paper or something, like make a little thing and then write when it was, to cover up that boo-boo. So thank you guys for hanging out. I hope y'all had fun. Come back and join me next time. See y'all. Bye.